Okay, cool. That's it.
Working.
Yes,
Okay, and can they hear me?
I think so.
Awesome. Cool. Chat just
Yeah, I can hear you. Cool. Cool.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Tape my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just picking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
I've got something that's gonna interest you.
She told me that I'm not enough, and she left me with a broken heart. She fooled me twice and it's all my fault. She cut too deep, now she left me scarred. Now there's so many thoughts going through my brain, and now I'm taking these shots like it's Novocaine. Yeah, ooh, I fall apart, down to my core. Ooh, I fall apart, down to my core. Didn't know before. Surprised when you call me up, girl. Hardest damn jewelry I bought. You was my shorty, I thought. Never caught a feeling this hard. Harder than the liquor I pour. Tell me you don't want me no more, but I can't let go. Everybody told me so. Feeling like I sold my soul. Devil in the form of a whore. Devil in the form of a whore. You said it. No, you said it. No, you said it. We'd be together. Oh, I fall apart, down to my core. Oh, I fall apart, down to my core. Didn't know before. Surprised when you call me up, girl. Hardest damn jewelry I bought. You was my shorty, I thought. Let's keep going and the drink keep flowing. Try to brush it off, but it keep on going. Covered in scars and I can't help showing. Whipping in the foreign and the tears keep blowing. Ice keep dropping and the drink keep flowing. Try to brush it off, but it keep on going. All these scars can't help from showing. Whipping in the foreign and the tears keep rolling. I fall apart, down to my core. Ooh, I fall apart, down to my core. Didn't know it before. Surprised when you call me up, girl. Hardest damn jewelry I bought. You was my shorty, I thought.
Premier League is a crazy league.
The chase, the attack, the wild struggle.
Drip too hard, don't stand too close, you gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, as long as I get paid. Bad little vibe, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she can slay. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made. Drip too hard, don't stand too close, you gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, as long as I get paid. Bad little vibe, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she can slay. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made.
Every other night, another dollar getting made. Every other night started with a good day. I feel like a child, I got boogers in the face. I'm dancing in the dollar, this shit is a parade. I don't want your chain, I'm gon' want another slave. I had that trying to not too many, but you getting saved. Today's ain't working, so I took a private plane. He pussy nigga like him while I'm working on my aim. Drip too hard, charge to the car. Designer to the grind, like a better spell a name. Drip too hard, caution on the floor. You gon' fuck around and drown, trying to ride a nigga away.
Drip too hard, don't stand too close, you gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, as long as I get paid. Drip too hard, don't stand too close, you gon' heart, don't stand too close, you gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, as long as I get paid. Bad little vibe, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she can shred. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie getting drip too hard, don't stand too close, you gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, as long as I get paid. Bad little vibe, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she can shred. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie getting made.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
Body.
Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for sticking around. We're just waiting for one more player to join the lobby, and we'll be right with you for some freaking hot Dota. Stick around.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
And there we got a draft, eh?
Finally.
Mr.
Well,
Nobody. Wow.
what a waiting time, huh?
That took a while. Let's just double check. Stream will work here on your side, bud.
Let me quickly check.
Mic check. 1 2
Yes.
1 2. We are good. Well, thank you everybody for joining us and for being so patient. If you hate non-copyright music as much as I do, you are absolutely relieved that we have some Dota to watch. We've finally got Team KVP versus the Primordians. You can direct all your angry emails to a certain member of the KVP clan. Not mentioning any names. But,
We will share the email in the chat.
yeah, let's hope he keeps track of time better in Dota than he does in real life, eh? We are booking through this draft. Classic Medusa Doom ban. It's fantastic. Meta heroes coming through even in South African Dota here. Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that the Nyx is not part of the first phase ban, because that hero is broken.
Especially when you first face Crystal Maiden. It's
Exactly.
food for an OP Nyx.
So
it's-
I
it-
think the
It's interesting how we've seen the drafts develop. Even in like this week, I feel like yeah, there we go. I was literally about to say the Omni
there's the Omni
heroes
Knight.
like the Omni Knight creeping through. Everybody's figuring out Dusa a little bit, and heroes like the Omni Knight off lane are just offering so much sustain and just tank ability.
I think the next pick should be Nyx.
You think for Primordians?
Yeah, I think they should take the Nyx out, because if they don't take the Nyx out, KVP is probably gonna take it.
Yeah.
And
mean-
with the map being enlarged, there's no not enough wards to see the Nyx around the entire
Yeah,
map.
It spreads
go
out
with
team.
the
Yeah,
EAs.
the Earthshaker. I guess a bit of utility, and both those heroes are kind of interchangeable in some ways. A lot of team fight, a lot of sustain. I think besides the Dusa, in your opinion, what carries, if you were going to first phase a carry, what other carries are actually almost so good right now that you would consider first phasing? Talking
Definitely
POS 1.
Ursa. Definitely Ursa.
You think Ursa?
Yes. Ursa's on top of the best carries at in this meta.
Is that just because it's like a rush diffusal? Dusa hates Ursa. Once he's on top of her,
Yes,
he
yes.
eats her. Okay, so both teams getting a bit of tank. Guessing those are some offlaners right there.
There goes the Ursa ban immediately after the tide pick.
Yeah, that tied armor doesn't really help against the Fury swipes, eh?
There's another meta banned hero, Alchemist.
Yeah. Well, we've seen actually in this tournament, we've seen mid alk, we've seen safe lane alk, and if I'm not mistaken, we had one off lane alk as well a few days ago. So alk is just like broken to the point. I mean, it's one of those heroes that just loves the extra creep camps, can afford to move around, comes to fights with the unstable concoction and just gets 3-man stuns and all of that. He's one of the few carries that keeps up with like a fast farming Dusa.
I really like the bans coming out from KVP, banning all the Tide Hunters counters.
Yeah.
But I just hope they don't focus too much on it.
Yeah, getting the Tide Hunter off to a good start would be amazing. We've just seen a lot of offlaners prioritizing Pipe, Crimson Guard. It's just damage mitigation entirely. And the POS 4s and 5s just going straight 4-staffs, utility. It's so tanky. I mean, you get a Tide with a Vanguard, Crimson Guard by 15-20 minutes. He rules the map. He stands there and tanks the entire enemy team's spells. You can Echo Slam him, I mean, the pure damage will be nice. But getting this Tide off to a good start would be a step in the right direction for KVP.
Taking some extra time on the next ban.
Timbersaw an interesting ban.
I'm not sure how that fits in.
Yeah.
Maybe they're uncomfortable playing against it.
Maybe they know something we don't. Maybe this is not an offlane Tide, or maybe they
Oh,
got
the Timber
Timbersaw mid.
destroys the Omni Knight, by the way.
Okay,
'cause
also
the-
pure damage, eh?
Yes.
Runs him down as well. Doesn't
Underlord
really care
ban.
much about Earthshaker. That's one of the. I think I'm just watching a lot of pro Dota. Is Underlord is just in every single flippin' game. But the way that pros are using his ulti now, the Fiend's Gate, to move around maps, also to when there's a quick death on the other side of the map, using his ulti to bring in an ally back from the fountain. It's almost like a Kotl recall, but it's an Uber both ways, not just a one-way
Yeah,
ticket.
it's really good.
Yeah.
I'm actually not surprised about the PL pick. They should have seen this coming by the Earthshaker pick.
Yeah. I mean, it's difficult to kill the Tide, but with no mana, that's just a freaking watermelon, hey? He just walks off.
I'm actually surprised by the Night Stalker ban because it's not a meta hero and we haven't seen it like at all
Not
in
at
this
all.
tournament.
KVP sticking, yeah. Interesting.
I would really like to see the next pick focus on this PL.
Yeah, keeping that carry to last. Monkey King Ursa out. So there's your Battle Fury gone. What as a carry? Nobody. What do you hate playing against as PL in a POS one matchup?
Definitely elite Leshrac
Yeah. Ah,
and
I mean, you're
yes,
not too worried about a Lesh coming out here. I mean, that would mean a POS. That would be you've really got a mid lane. There's no ways that Void Spirit's going anywhere else. So that'd be a POS one Lesh. You're not
yeah.
really too worried about that.
I think the problem would be if it was a mid Lesh, but the Void Spirit is going mid like you said.
There's a bit of early spam.
Rubric pick, I love that actually. A
Mm.
lot of good spells to steal.
Really good spells. A lot of lockdown from KPV. Really, the Omni lacks is really the catch aspect of a good offlaner. He's got a lot of save and a lot of utility, but okay, there's a little bit more catch and tankiness.
Here we go with more team fight.
I mean, PL Lich is horrible to play against.
Yes, it's broken.
So that's what Rubik Tide PL Lich.
I think I would be more worried about this Leech armor going towards the Omni Knight.
Yeah, just throw all your tank on him. It's decent. I mean, if they get the jump, they've got the Earthshaker. I think if he can get off to a really good start, roam a bit, and an early, let's say early 4-star or even Blink Dagger if things are going really well. If him and the Lich, maybe an Omni Knight or their mid laner, whoever it's going to be, if they can choose a really active mid laner, I think those three heroes roaming around is going to make a very difficult time for Crystal Maid and Rubik.
There we go with another counter ban the Slog against the Tide. But why would they ban the Slog? They already
Yeah,
picked the carry.
uh,
Doesn't make sense. Maybe they're scared of the mid Slog.
no, they ban the Slark so that the KVP doesn't get it, I guess. I mean, Slark does well against Tide. Am I not mistaken?
Yes, he does. So I'm a
Yeah.
little bit
So I mean,
confused about that.
they would have picked it if they wanted it. There's a decent amount of lockdown and root. There goes the Viper. Yeah, they're really protecting this Tide Hunter.
All of the bans is focused on the Tide Hunter.
My concern right now is a Void Spirit pretty much has a free game. He's got Sinister's Gaze to worry about and the odd Fisher. But other than that, they've got no real lockdown for a Void Spirit. So if they don't close this guy down quite early, a half decent Void Spirit, you can see a Fisher coming most of the time. You could probably dodge that or get out of it. And an underleveled Earthshake and an underleveled Lich, that could be, that's game over with the Void Spirit running rampant. Especially with the physical build, the Echo Saber, Desolator. It's brutal.
I feel like the Primordian's next pick should be Shadowfiend because Shadowfiend just destroys Void Spirit mid.
Yeah, just overwhelming damage. No catch though, unless you use that ulti quite cleverly.
Yeah. I think SF is a really good pick for the Primordians.
Ricky's a
It
nice
deals with the
ban.
Tide as well.
Goodness me, yeah, Ricky's a decent ban. There we go.
Then I love that
There we
pick.
go. So that's just the direct counter to PL.
Yes.
Armor versus armor. With the Lich buffing everybody else up, but Sven giving the movement speed and armor to his team. Really tanky between Sven and Tide.
They're really gonna need to protect the Sven in the laning phase because I feel like this Omni Knight is gonna do really good against it.
It does hurt, yes, yeah. Okay, so there's your active. So
There we
there's
go.
your active mid. I think that helps the draft quite a bit on Primordian side. If you take Lich, Storm, and Earthshaker and just 3-man death squad, find the Tide, find the Rubik and Crystal Maiden, find that Sven who's just pop God Strength and trying to farm jungle but unaware. I think that's where they've got a good mid game coming out of the laning sage while trying to buy PL some time. But your thoughts on the Sven PL matchup?
I feel like Sven should win it, but I'm a little bit scared of the Omni backing the PL, so I don't know, it can go both ways. I don't know who to pick, yeah.
It's tricky because Omni Knight ulti also gets rid of a lot of physical damage, eh? And there's so much physical damage coming out here. But anyway, we've got a game, which is more than we could have said half an hour ago. So
Oh, finally.
yeah, this is going to be good stuff. South African Dota at its finest, Titan Cup. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, feel free to go like and subscribe Dota News. It will be running a 1v1 tournament at the end of this. And yeah, support the lovely folks at that establishment.
You got the camera, right?
I believe so, eh?
Okay, this is all on you then. If you miss a kill, that's 10 push-ups.
Oh no, I don't have the camera. You've got the camera.
Have I got the
Yeah,
camera?
it looks like it. We both have the camera. Have you got the camera?
I'm gonna check now. I'm waiting for the stream to load on my...
Okay, well, in the meantime, I'm gonna... You've got it, dude. I mean, I can move stuff around, but you've got... Can you change... I can only see radiant.
Let's see. Okay, I think I've got the camera.
Yeah, you've got the camera, bro.
Okay, cool. I've got it. We've seen a smoke here in the bottom lane. There's only 2 of the tire. Here we go. CM is surrounded. That should be first blood, maybe. Yeah, there is. Focusing the tire. Here we go. 2 kills. This is really good. This is really good. I don't think they'll... Will they get the third?
This is a shocking
Nah.
start. Just as well we gets it out.
Trading some hits here. The Rubric's got a salve. The Lich doesn't have a salve. Already left with 2 tangos.
Omni Knight gets a kill and gets a rune as well. So really good start for the offlane Omni Knight. Yoda on the offlane Omni Knight. I'm gonna keep an eye on mid, bro. You're gonna buzz around and do everything else.
Okay.
I can only see one team's vision. How do I sort that out?
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's like I'm radiant. I can only... I'm fogged.
I'm pretty sure you've got the camera, dude.
So, okay. Well, we better sort this out. So, you're changing.
Okay, you quickly disconnect from the game and then you just reconnect. Let's see if that gives me the camera permission.
Okay, I'm joining again. It says you're an observer, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's still the same button.
So, I don't know. Sven's getting really low in the top lane. This Omni is diving the tower. He's dead. He's gonna pay for it.
I mean, the level 1 and level 2 Steven Sven is quite scary. Got a kill in the bottom lane as well. Rubik sniping with the Steve with the fade ball. Didn't even match up in the mid. In fact, everybody pretty much even.
Yeah, this mid is doing really good on both ways. Keeping up with each other. Oh, double centaur stun. He's gonna. No, it's not. It's not. Leech is going. Leech, one more in. Oh, no, no, no. This died. We've got to kill top.
Okay, nobody. If I click a player, it follows there. It's getting a player perspective. It's not giving me free. I don't know if it's me or it's the player. Yeah, but see, now I'm on Rubik and I'm following Rubik's mouse.
That actually makes sense. Yeah, then you've got the camera, so just click on the heroes in the team fight.
Oh, I don't want to watch the.
Don't understand it yet, but we'll figure it out.
Ooh, yeah, how do I change the settings in game?
Got some action top. Train manning up.
Got an actual mid as well. Road speed. Both got bottles, both going for the 4-minute rune, so they're going to be fine. 22 to 0, 22 to 0. No denies by any of the mid laners. Hopefully that changes to apply a bit of pressure here.
Train. He's. Wow, that was close. Blood grenades on him.
80,
Still taking damage.
HP on this Sven there. Only going to take damage. He does have a removal mask, so a couple of taps of some creeps and he should be back out of the danger zone. There we go, just hang around the tower. Sven with one of the smaller mana pools around town. It's nice to have a see in.
Yeah, you use a stun twice and then you're out of mana.
Lane equilibrium bottoms for the PLs are a problem. The Lich, okay, he's just got his arcane. Yeah, there we go. PL's just getting whacked by a Rubik Fade Bolt with a spam from the Time Hunter. I don't think he's in the fight, so he really can stand and kill these creeps and beat the crap out of them. And the Lich is trying to salvage the lane up a little bit.
Here comes the Tide's Vanguard, so now he's gonna tank up really good.
Yeah, PL's with no regen as well. Lich is really low with no regen, so this is a really tough situation to be in.
I
Top.
sense
Oh, mid.
distortion
Solo kill.
in the void.
Devious taking
Using all of his
advantage
resources.
that level 6, yeah. Still mine's level 6 though.
Yeah, he was out of mana. He only had 26 mana, yeah. This Earthshaker just going for the Enchanted Totem skill level, yeah.
Okay, it's
Wants to right click the same.
It's like CN. Double tap on CN. Interesting to put the Earthshaker as the core here. I mean, personally, I would love to watch a good Earthshaker, don't get me wrong, but I feel like if you're going to follow the meta, I feel like Omni Knight would have done just fine as well.
Okay, Mike, we have
Yeah.
some advice over here. So go to your Dota settings,
Yeah,
options,
yeah,
advanced.
yeah.
In the middle, there's a box that you tick that is smooth drag when spectating.
Okay,
Do you have it?
yeah.
Okay, let's try it now. Mid lane, we've got some action again. Okay, Storm gets out. Let me bug around in the settings while you...
Yeah, I could use my screen. I don't know what setting that is, but I've got my gaming setting on. Got a little bit of fight going on. Look at the Omni base. Cutting it fine. All the mana to work with Shaker, but absolutely no. Storm, lovely rotation from the remake to punish that storm. Used everything he could just to kill the Earthshaker. Devious could dive this, he's got...
Oh, they get a double kill.
Yeah, there's lots of questions going on. Really well played from Devious. Juicy range pushing on top. Sven just DP's gonna use, yeah, one so far. Doesn't really fight.
Yeah, I think the Void Spitter's gonna start rotating, get him some kills. Creating some space for the Sven to farm. Already got the Mask of Madness.
Still low, he's just level 6, so he's a little bit more...
Storm just used half of his mana to get back to the mid lane.
left.
Oh, there we go.
There.
PL is dead. This
Just
tide.
Yeah, this tide really is still about different in the game. I mean, even if you had a Storm, a Lich, a PL, Earthshaker, usually the Omni goes to the right here.
I feel like it's too late because this tide already has 2 levels on the zone.
Madness farming some ancients, try and recover a bit.
Hot lane. He's dead. There we go. This Omni is a support Omni, so it should be easy to kill him.
The Void Spirit time. Laning phase is officially over and it's just going to make space. Forcing PR to go with some kills. And he's got the Blightstone as well going straight for Desolator, so I mean these supports are just going to melt. Maybe also turn that into some early tower pressure with the Desolator. He's a level above the Storm. Got a DD bottled mid. So much damage. Filthy damage from DD. Omni offers no catch whatsoever. They do get the deal mid. There we go. Tide on walking straight into the jungle, taking out the PL illusions. It's not your jungle, bud.
I don't think... Is he gonna die for this? I don't think he is. I think he's just gonna walk it off.
4 heroes in rotation. He's got Phase Leads, Vanguard.
This guy's not dying. They're wasting so much
They're
time.
wasting all that space.
And this-
And that's a PL.
Yeah, that PL just ran after him instead of farming.
Oh.
Tide on top.
Then there's just been Tide is leading the last hits as well, 66 last hits.
Look at this PL's net worth. His
Yeah.
rubric is 500 gold behind him.
It's not looking great. I mean, the Sven's not... Roadsport and Ivan are just manning up, getting all the money in the map, making all the space. The positioning is key as well. They're not very defensive at all. There's Tide and Rubik already pinging, they're smoking towards mid lane. These guys want to fight. They're really bringing the action to the Radiant here, forcing them to react, but also forcing them away from their Sven.
Yeah, this Sven needs just a few minutes to farm up.
Oh, Captain Recovery up top is earth shaking. 400 bucks away from this blink, which is good news for the Radiant, but I don't know who he's going to be able to kill.
Yeah, but
I
pause.
gotta pause. I'm going to quickly try to sort my video out.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's wrong with that. You ever unpause? Storm? He's really low. The rubric! Got him with the ball of lightning.
That's a pretty good game.
That was so good. Sven is starting to pick up the pace on the farm. Gonna be a problem.
No, he's just overtaken the storm now. Yeah, only everybody TPing in the storm, TPing in.
Trying to protect this mid tower. If this tower goes down, it opens up the match. So the map.
Really, we've got to prioritize the Shaker Blink, I feel like. Between him and the Storm Spirit, if he gets his Blink, they could make a little bit more space here, but he's just run from the mid lane away from a couple of range creeps there.
Look at the sneaky ward from the Dire between the tier 1 and tier 2. Oh, here we go.
We did spot
The
the
stacks.
ancient stack.
Yeah.
Well played from Storm. Little zip, easy kill.
Easy free kill streak going into the
We've got
storm.
Silence and PL on the bottom now already. It's 14 minutes in.
PL's farm is really slow.
Yeah, he's almost at Diffuser Blade.
This ES is catching up with the PL's farm. Look at that.
The blink is on its way. So
Okay,
I feel like Diffusal on the PL, blink on the Shaker. PL's still not good to fight, if we're honest. Okay, here we go. Crystal Maiden TPing very boldly into defend this tower.
Oh, that was so close. He's dead. He just dodged the damage. That's good.
Living on the edge, spinning his teeth. Omni's gonna take it though. We've got a Shaker waiting for. There's the Echo Slap. It's really such a difficult Echo Slap.
Oh, that's not good. Storm going back in. He has very little mana. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. There we go. I think that DVS is gonna die. He's gonna pay for this. He has a one. Oh, that PL is back in the game. Look at that, he's tied with the Sven in net worth, just after one kill.
Yeah. Fantastic situations there for the team. And we've got Omni Knight just soaking up a bit of XP. He's really under farmed. This guy's first year's too much. He's level 7 at 15, 16 minutes. Don't only follow a catch or damage. Omni Knight pops out just to give a storm and buy him a little bit. He's got to get out there. Yeah,
A little bit cocky.
he doesn't see the invis rune up top. It's just knocked down. The Shaker's hunting.
There we go.
I sense distortions.
Is that really worth it now, just to see him kill for that?
Tide Spirit and the Void Spirit all at the top of the net worth.
PL is
There's
right
the
behind
PL.
him.
Good recovery from PL, I must say. It was looking pretty hopeless just now. Now with his diffuser.
I sense
He's going Ags next.
distortions.
What do you think about that?
Double kill
Oh.
for the Rubik.
He's on fire.
Yeah, he's got more He's overtaken the enemy offlaner by 600
This-
bucks already.
This
Smoke.
PL going Ags.
They've just smoked towards PL now. It's a Rubik void spreader. They can't see him up on the high ground. I think they're heading towards the top. There we go. They've drawn it on the map. They think that he's tucked away in the corners, but actually he was rather
They
brave.
just dodged him.
Ships in the very fortunate from the PL, going through the gate to go bottom. You do see this, and Sven sees him walking under a wall there.
Just tied. He's taking the ancient stacks. He's not even gonna. Is he gonna pay for this? I don't think he is. He's taking the farm. This is 4 euros surrounding him. Look how long it takes them to kill it. There we go.
I don't know, I think it's worth it. Look at the bottom part.
That's definitely worth it for the tide.
Half
He
HP on
took
the bottom tower, gold strength
was it a
gold.
double or a triple ancient stack?
I think it was triple last time. I don't think anyone has taken it yet.
He took all of that farm and they got half of the bottom tower's HP.
Sven has popped guard strength and he's farming in their jungle. They're coming up the high ground now, right in his face. Oh, he's too quick, he's running around.
He knows.
Nobody, I'm afraid that like the viewers here can only see one team fighting with that map and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to fix that.
Maybe
I
some
think-
fantastic human being in the chat can give us a little bit of assistance here. As you can see, my mouse is the one in the middle, and he's just following the player's movement.
Oh, it's ridiculous. There we go.
Crystal Maiden.
I sense
He has blink up in 3. Go. Oh, 4-star? I don't think that was clever. The CM 4-star. Ravage. No?
Storm is so
He has no mana. This Rubik is gonna kill him. Watch this. There we go. Oh,
what a nice
James
story.
killed. He is out already. Side chasing down the ledge.
That was Ravage pop. Ravage popped and they got the storm eventually, so not entirely wasted. PL's close to his eggs. He's just got it. I mean, is this a big timing? PL eggs is pretty filthy, right?
I haven't tried the new axe on the PL, so I'm not sure. Jesus, damage. Okay, so it makes his Q spawn an illusion. Yeah. Okay. Reach ulti. Reach up from the Rubik. They've got the PL lockdown. He's dead. This Rubik is really carrying this game.
This Rubik is stunning.
Mike, just soften your game sound a little bit. Here we go. They've got Storm. He's dead as well. Really good timings on the lockdown. CM and Rubrik just shouting at each other when to lift and when to freeze.
Yeah, it's good communication. They've got it down. They're not stacking their stuns either. They're timing it so well. It's a really hard game for Storm now with the farm Rubik.
Look at this Rubik. Look at him.
Okay, he is down.
He is on fire.
How long is that stolen spell? That Rubik.
What a lift.
Yeah, to the shaker. He's 1v3. There we go. Voice Break. So much damage. The tower's almost dead as well.
Ah, there we go. He's dead.
Devious might
Wait.
be caught, yeah.
Here comes the Sven.
What a good
No
save.
god thing. They got him
Yeah,
again.
It's not looking great. It's just gone to a 12k lead now. I think Lich and Omni Knight are really struggling to find any space on the map. Just get a bit of gold, get a bit of a vision down. It just makes the cause play that much more risky or that much more dangerously on the sides of the maps. So with a cocky Tidehunter who's just walking up all the high grounds, he's not really worried. He's got a pipe Vanguard, phase boots. Not too worried at all about where he's headed.
Yes, deleted.
Yeah, devious again. I mean, Deso Kaya, this is getting to, yeah, he's just got the Sarge as well, so status resistance is going to be quite painful. Sven's just
This
making sure
rubric
that
is on
God's
fire.
Strength comes out. What he's got? It's Fisher. Fisher on Rubik is, it's like the Japiro Ice Path. Two of the nicest
So
spells that you
broken.
can steal, yeah. Immediate, the cast point is almost like 0. He's just got the shard as well, so they do have a bit of save, which is quite nice. I think there's a lot of in and out from the Sven and the Void Spirit, so just having another means of disengaging is going to make a big difference. And they got the Arcane Rune on Void, so
Here we go, the smoke.
very
Tide is alone,
scary.
yeah? They can kill him.
I don't know about that, eh? That smoke was possibly the shortest smoke. PL is playing very nervously up at the top. He can, yeah, there we go. Finding a bit of space, but I mean, his ancients are being taken by the storm. He can't. He feels like he can't step out of the in front of the river as well. Just nowhere is safe by the looks of things. Here at the Dire team congregating up top. Void and Rubik for some action. They know the PL's here. They've got vision on the Rubik getting the fake box.
There he goes again. Ravage. I don't think that was worth it, but oh well.
Don't think
He's
the
dead.
PL was even alive. That's just style points, eh? They don't even need it. Maybe that's he's
Yeah.
just being cocky. Oh, Scuba Steve.
He's also dead.
Scuba Steve.
I sense
This Tide. I love this Tide's build.
Yeah.
Just going auras.
It's amazing. It's like offlaning 101 in the Crimson Guard part. Cannot do damage to this guy.
They can
He's got
take
that
the
on that
Tormentor.
bottom, but yeah, our team's
Topping
doing
guard
Tormentor.
strength.
Yeah, it's worth it.
And they get the tower. And I think they're gonna go high ground. Or I think they should go Roche instead. Roche is up.
And that's the Aghanim shard from the Tormentor on Devious. Interestingly
That
enough.
is so good.
Yeah. Especially when it increases the 800 watch range and only pulls the enemy hero units. It's a lot more damage, lower cooldown. There we go. Rubik is initiating.
Oh, no.
Buzz out there. 2 more seconds on the god strength, that could have been good.
Oh, he almost pulled him high ground.
Yeah. I don't
Sneaky.
think he did.
There we go.
Rubik getting punished.
Catching out some strays.
They are fighting under Radiant Ward here, so Crystal Maiden.
Oh,
So
really
nice
good
little,
turnaround.
nice little turn there, killing the support. Without God Strength, they don't feel too confident. I think because that Ravage was popped earlier, up top when they first killed the PL, they don't feel
And
confident.
he was like, we don't need it.
Yeah,
Where's the R button?
you go a bit excited. But look at this time. So good. Take
Bleach
tax,
ult
Bleach ult into
completed.
the face.
Yes, he takes no damage. Bleach ulti down. He's not gonna die.
3 heroes just took him.
He's just buying some time.
I think the
There's
soul,
a high
the soul
power
ring-
point.
the soul rings are nice touch.
There we go. Storm is here. Yes, like
Still going.
even if he
Still
dies,
alive.
it's worth it.
He's still
He bought
alive and
so
Sven-
much time.
Sven is going to town. They know where PL is. They're chasing down PL.
Double ganger, 2 seconds.
But he's still alive.
Oh, what a save! What an echo!
Too late. It might be too late.
The PL is still alive.
PL is running for his life there.
I feel like PL actually needed to go Manta for the spell on the CM's route.
I mean, what do? How do you take a fight? Do you ignore the tide and then what? Kill a Sven
Yes,
or a
yes.
Void Spirit? But then
Yeah, I
Tide just
think they
has his
should
way, man.
focus. I think that they should focus the supports because right now they're focusing all their resources on the Tide, and he's just laughing at them. He's laughing at them. He's not taking any damage. He tanked all of their spells in the mid lane, waiting for Sven to respawn. No, he's dead. Storm, he's in. He's got the BKB. Need to watch his mana.
You gotta be careful because everybody's quite low.
It's ulti. This Omni is dead. Why is nobody focusing him?
I think they got quite low in terms of mana.
Buying time. He's dead. Well played. Some really good timings. Yes, this rubric. This rubric is MVP of this game, for sure. Then just, here we go. Ben's running a little bit far. No, he's,
They're playing like they've got ages.
yeah.
With the auras from the Tide.
Yes, this
See,
rubric.
the auras are not doing
Gonna die for this. Features up in 1 second.
Rubric may be getting ahead of himself.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
worth
yeah,
it. They
just
got the
the fact
racks.
That's so worth it, man.
Oh, big echo slam.
Beautiful.
No follow up.
Beautiful follow-up.
Oh no.
Storm just off the mark.
Yes.
It looked good.
I feel like that echo slam needed someone to follow up.
I don't blame him for throwing that.
Yeah,
Them
of
low,
course.
I would have thrown that.
I feel like the storm
7
needed
days a
to
week.
step in earlier.
Yeah, straight onto that Sven. Goodness me.
A little bit of miscommunication there.
Storm also building Kai Assange. It's got all the blades.
Just
Wait.
trying to show this Tide how to tank up.
Yeah. Tide's now got a Shivas brew.
I feel like this Sven needs to get this shot. The shot is too good. He's just gonna add some more armor onto that Tide. He already
The
has.
Sven shard, that's a walk
Yeah, so it gives.
undispellable, yeah.
And it's AoE to all of his
It's
allies.
amazing. So top that with the Shivas, pipe, Crimson Guard.
Look at this Tide's armor, dude. It's freaking insane. It's 34 armor. Just imagine with the Warcry. Bonus armor plus 25.
Oh my goodness.
This
man.
Tide will be tanking the fountain.
Almost 40% magic resistance, 71% physical resistance. This is tough stuff. We got an Earthshaker with a Shadow Blade, building into the Silver Edge. I mean, it's in terms of just items, it's a great
Roche.
item. Can
There we
do
go,
much.
the Roche.
Yeah. But I feel like by the time he gets Silver Edge, looking like an uncontested goal. Yeah, grateful for a little bit of respite. They have smoked, but there's nothing you can really do. There is a regen in the river top. Yeah, it's just going to be straight up the bottom lane here. God Strength still a minute to go, so not at their full capacity. They do have Ravage, they got CM ult. Sven just needs, he just needs his
CM's just farming some creep camps over there. She's like, you guys got this. You guys got
the
this.
face. Yep.
Echo slam? Oh, immediately countered with the Ravage.
Tide just got echoed in the face and he didn't even lose.
This Sven, he's still got Aegis though.
He's got Aegis, he's got
Switching BKB. I think he waited long for that. He'll be fine.
Gets the thing out. Oh, CM's back from farming. She's fine. Almost got a BKB.
What did I miss, boys?
Yeah. Plus one CM coming to push a blow.
Oh,
Void's
that's
just it's such a dynamic hero with this. It's top in, top out. If he catches you, it's if he doesn't, it's out.
there goes the 10. TM's ulti.
Runs for the lich. PL running away. Strange because he does not kill. There we go. Maybe I'll 69. It's gone up to 28. Up and down sentries. They're a little bit worried about that air shot protection.
Here we go. Oh wow, 2 shots and the Earthshaker's just gone. I think this is game. No buybacks.
Nico.
I feel like this is game.
Desperately needs some mana. I feel like he hasn't had mana the whole game. Have they got Greaves or something?
I don't
no,
think so.
Rubik. Pos 1 Rubik, no.
Just look at the start going Solar Crest next. Just more armor, adding and adding.
It's amazing. Anyone watching this, if you play offlane or if you play with an offlaner who's itemizing anything but this on just about any offlane hero, this is like this is the funnest to play with. It's the worst to play against, but I mean, how do you kill this? You go on the tide, you waste all 5 heroes, can waste all of their ultis and he doesn't flinch. But if you go on all the other heroes, you can't actually 5v5 them.
I feel like they need to focus the supports because they just waste all of their resources on the tide again.
And with the Shadow Blade,
The tide doesn't do damage. They need to take out the supports. There we go.
Storm, there's a big thing here. PL's just gonna sit.
PL's blocked. Oh no.
Storm's getting chomped.
Yes. TP'd out. Did you see that PL?
Storm zip.
Did you see the PL got stuck on the
Yeah.
ward spot? He just TP'd out.
Looks just stuck his head out the trees and he's gone.
Look at this Rubik zipping around. This is actually so funny. Yeah, he's not on that. Savage. Take away it. Yeah, that's game, boys. That is game.
I mean, he's got to fuse your heart, but what can you do? I feel like this is perfect itemization.
Yeah.
Dire. Still got the Crimson Guard. Still got the Desert. We've got a Daedalus and a Void Spirit. And supports, you can't even get it.
You need to wait in the fountain.
Yeah. Spend Void Spirit to support, which is melting.
Look at the positioning of both the supports on
Right.
yeah.
The only jump when they need to save the reinforcements.
There we go. Echo slam. No follow up. Yes, the storm. Turn around. Oh no. Earthshaker's dead. God strength is up. Why is he running away? He can help this tide. There we go. He popped it.
I can see the need for Greaves here. I almost think like save people in time. She helps in 4 stars.
There we go. There we go. That is game. GG's call.
That's so well played.
Well played to KVP. Great positioning, great item builds. Was perfect out there. Yeah, they did. It's the big thing in front of you. You can't miss it. You need a gem to see it. go. GG. Well played. That was some great Dota.
Impossible. Impossible
Okay.
to kill a time.
Mike,
Yeah.
I'm gonna love and leave you.
We need to sort these settings out though. Maybe I should stop the stream and
think-
start another one.
No, I think it was because we both had camera.
On.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the next caster is gonna join you in a moment. Just make sure that you have the camera settings.
Okay, cool. I'll double check that.
All right. Enjoy the streaming and watching us.
Brew, make it a quick game, eh? I've got to work in the morning. Good luck, eh?
Cool, dude. Cheers. Enjoy.
Likewise.
Invincible.
inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Tape my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I want to taste consumption. Get faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just picking up daisies. Got 1 too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep. the sun. To dream, believe.
Right, we have got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. Just going through the toss now. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm joined by none other than my mate Paddy. Paddy, you there, bud?
Yes, how are you?
Dude, it's fantastic to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well. Am I
Yeah.
audible?
You are loud and clear. I'm going to crank you up anyway, just in case. And of course, people online will shout at us. But, dude, have you ever casted before?
No, actually not. This is actually my first time. Quite excited.
Okay, awesome. And you've got my stream loud and clear, there, nice and clear.
Yes, everything is perfect.
Hopefully, there's no lag. But okay, cool. Are you, if I'm not mistaken, you're not on? Okay, you're not on Dota, so you're just streaming. Okay, cool, got you. Right.
Yeah. So I'm actually in university and they banned this, so I'm not allowed to go on Dota while I'm
Oh, really?
at
Oh,
university.
right.
Yeah,
Cheapest, bro. What university? Are you at university in like Russia or something?
it almost feels like this.
Yeah, hectic, man. Well, yeah, dude, this is fun, man. We just casted a game now.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah, luckily it was over.
TKZ or TKV versus Primordians. Quite an
Something
awesome
like
game.
that. You do a filthy tide hunter.
Yeah,
But,
filthy.
So
if anyone-
what's your? I mean, have you played quite a bit of Dota lately?
Not lately. I've played since the update, but yeah.
Yeah. What's
Not
your take on it?
say to be honest, the new Dota update. I don't know. I don't like the big map. It's too big.
It takes a bit of getting used to, hey?
Yeah. Say if
Yeah.
you haven't played in a while and you come back and at this moment Omni Knight is destroying people
Yeah.
playing supports is now carries.
2 weeks ago there was no Omni Knights on the map. Like I couldn't.
Yeah,
Like, there was
and
nothing, and now suddenly it's like a broken hero.
yeah.
I've seen
So
this Clinks. Like I don't know if you've played against these Clinks with the freaking new tar bomb,
yes,
but
yeah,
now
a lot of
it's out there. It's gonna become flipping broken. It's on like a 4-second cooldown.
yeah.
Um,
So
Seen that one coming.
There we go. 4 of
Then
the
it's bad.
most picked heroes
heroes is banned.
taken
Yeah,
out. It's nice. Teams have done their homework.
yeah. Say who's your favorite for this game?
I feel like Titans have got a lot to prove. They've had a bit of an unfortunate run. They've played some really good Dota, but they actually haven't had any wins yet in this competition. So it's kind of the cornered animal. They're pretty ferocious. They've been practicing quite a bit. Ethereal are a really
Yeah, they're
well
quite hard
disciplined team. Yeah.
I know.
I
And a
have
bot?
Viper opener.
So you think that's a pos 3 and a pos 5? Eh?
I know Deerbound loves to play Viper mid. Probably his more stable hero.
Yeah,
And
but
the
do you
IO
think?
is an interesting one.
Yeah, but
A
mid
snap
second
pick, eh?
pick.
Yeah, well, exactly it. I think Viper, you can flex Viper, right? I mean, it's not.
Yeah, Viper can literally play any hero. I've even seen them play them support.
Yeah, it just offers quite a bit of everything. There we go. Okay,
Pos
so I
1.
guess we pick in the big stuff right away. Eh?
Yeah, I think
Um,
that's a mid.
It'll
Or
be
say,
I mean, it's a lot of confidence because now you've got to spend a few bans protecting your drow. Because
yeah,
Titans haven't really given up anything, given up too much information. I guess your only inkling there is to just start getting rid of IO partners. I mean, we saw an IO Witch Doctor the other day, and it absolutely destroyed Witch Doctor offlane. The IO, and I think they had Oracle, IO, Witch Doctor. Oracle's healing the IO from like 6 kilometers back.
yeah,
The IO is attached to the Witch Doctor, who's also got his healing on, and the IO's got a crown amping the healing, and then they just do damage just vicariously, just like with the heal and all of that. So I guess with the early Oracle pick, it sort of nullifies the trio. But so yeah, PL. Drow hates PL. Drow really hates any heroes that get on top of her, right? She loves to
yeah,
just chuck
any
heroes
hero.
from the sticks.
Say if I look at Titan's team and the ban so far, I don't see a ban of an Omni Knight. So if by any chance Viper doesn't play 3 or mid or safe, maybe an Omni Knight.
I think the only issue there is IO and Viper don't offer any lockdown. So if you go Omni, you're forced into maybe a Rod of Atos or some kind of lockdown. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but
just
I
puts a
think
lot of pressure on your. Are you thinking Omni for Team Ethereal?
no, actually for Titans, because if you think about it, with Viper, you buy Rod. That is basically one of your
Yeah,
standing
it's
items
almost
for.
become a core. Yeah,
Yeah, this is actually quite an interesting ban as well. Even
just
Titans banning a Slark to jump on the draw.
Slark. Well, yeah, interesting that they ban a Slark when they've already seen Drow.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting. The Ricky and the PL makes a lot of sense. Yeah, there
Yep,
we go. Good call, dude.
there's
Spot
the
on,
Omni
eh?
Knight.
First time casting gets the call on the point. Well played. So what do you, I mean? Omni heal save, IO heal save. I guess you can't really pick things like Legion because the IO
Hmm.
is just going to relocate you out of there.
Yeah.
Omni's going to just Drow dishes out all that physical damage, and now
You
you've
see,
got
with Drow's
the
right
Omni.
click, you don't even need
Yeah,
items.
yeah, and Omni just makes anyone tanky.
Hmm.
So I guess what are your optimal IO pairings here? I know IO Luna, IO Sven
Yeah, I like the IO Swen as well.
with
I
that.
think that's actually that's an amazing combo. If you
They
look at
re
the previous game, that's quite
interesting, interesting.
interesting,
Yeah.
especially with the relocate the Viper's Venom and
Okay.
the Omni Knight's heal.
There
Okay,
there
that
is
makes sense.
there's a nice pairing
Is
with
the
the
combo.
Skywrath. Yeah, that's a pretty hectic spammy safe offlaner there.
Yes. And it's almost as vicious as the Faceless and the Invoker combo.
Yeah. I mean, so okay, so what are they lacking here? They've got silence, they've got
Tank.
dual damage, they just need tank. So there's what Titans, they just, yeah,
Yes, this is a confusing pick
I
because I
know.
know Diabound likes playing Timber as well, but a Viper as well.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yes, you
so
know what
that,
will be a good combo now actually
yeah,
is the Swen. Because
yeah,
if you take it, the
they
Swen
need
shard
damage,
is extra,
extra
not
armor.
just damage, the armor on Timber with the Omni Knight armor.
Well,
That is
they are
Timber's gonna
needing
be.
some kind of damage output on
Mm,
Titans. I do know that Nobody and Deerbound swap from time to time.
yeah.
So, and yeah,
Say,
so
yeah, like I said, that Swen with that Timbersaw armor is going to be more vicious than the flippin' Tide Hunter the previous game.
yeah. I mean, Drow's right clicks are not really going to do much. She's going to have
Yeah.
to, yeah, she's going to need a lot of
And
damage.
the thing is, the Tide Hunters can also jump on her.
So unless Legion's jumping the IO, maybe the Viper. If Viper just tanks up as well, you got a bit of you throw a pipe in here, you throw some Greaves and a Crimson. I mean, we saw what that did in the last series,
Yeah,
in the last
yeah,
game.
that
It's
flippin' Tide
you
was a
don't
proper
lose
build.
anything. You don't lose like it does absolutely nothing. And I literally was asking Nobody. I was like, how do you kill the Tide, but then the four other heroes kill you, or do you chase after the other heroes and then the Tide just has his way? So it's
You see, with the Tide, it doesn't really do too much damage.
yeah.
But I think here,
Thank
even with the
goodness.
Timber, yeah, imagine that hero doing proper damage. Yes.
So that's quite a nice band, the Wind Ranger. I've seen it quite a bit. It's just such a high damage hero. It do have a bit of lockdown for it, but with a Timber and an Omni and a Viper in front, there we go. Sniper, Wind Ranger. Those are decent bands.
But see, now, those are heroes that stand far back or can't be hit with the evasion.
Yeah,
So they need a. Just, I don't even know who's playing whites here. Okay,
interesting. Okay.
I think that's the mid.
So yeah, so that deals with the Timber Sword to a certain extent as well.
Mm, like I
What's
said, I still like the Swing pick here.
It's
I think
a
it's still a good choice.
yeah, I agree. It's a cheeky underlord versus Io because with the Astral you can actually really stuff up, you know, a relocate, either relocating one of them, or basically astraling one of them so they get left behind. So effectively it could backfire for Titans here if they're not careful. I haven't seen them play a lot of Io, so this will be interesting.
I've actually know that Weed Seed actually plays Io quite a lot.
Okay.
So I don't know the skill based on it, but I know he plays it a lot and actually plays it quite well as well.
Yeah.
But like you said, with the OD, with that asteroid, whatever you call it, it's, yeah,
Oh, two
twin
for
call.
two. My boy Paddy with the calls, hey?
Yep, nobody.
Nobody
Twin.
Sven, mid timber.
Angel with the so Viper's support.
You reckon that was a little bait, eh?
Sure. You see, what the thing is with Drow is she's got this new ability if she unlocks a shard, where she
Yeah.
actually stands on top of this iceberg and
Gets that extra attack
evasion.
range and a bit of evasion. It's a little bit memey, like it looks a bit silly, but what it does for Drow, like it definitely is
Yeah, you see, the
pretty
thing is,
considerable.
you can't really hit her if she's up there.
Yeah.
The Viper is actually a good counter for that if you think about it, the IO as well.
And
Even
the
the
extra
Timber,
attack range, it makes a freaking difference, man, with the frost arrows.
especially because if you get hit by the frost, that was almost worse than the flippin' sniper.
Yeah. So they do have a lot of damage. I think those duels are just going to be instantaneous. I think.
But I think with Viper or even Omni, if you buy Pipe, it's also going to help against the Skyrap.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't help you buy BKB because that thing is useless.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, BK has been nerfed so much, right?
Rogue Knight claims another.
Say, I saw with the
You
previous
look
game, you
strong.
couldn't see both. I see you change your settings to delete if you see.
I think I did something like that.
Surprised to see, I haven't seen a smoke, maybe Titans. With that torn.
Just gonna try change the video here.
Doesn't look like it want to pick up the lead.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. No, it doesn't. Yes, that's so annoying. Anyway, we've got a bit of action on the bottom. Really.
Oh, that looks
Angel
like
with a
first
shot.
blood.
Yeah, a little bit
First
too
blood.
cocky there.
Well, it looks like for them, that is 2 bounties and only 1 for Titan.
What the herald was that?
So we got a Omni Knight starting with a bit of regen and a wand already. It's a nice touch. I'm really gonna focus a bit on the mid lane because it's quite the matchup is a little bit, in my opinion, OG favored.
Yeah, because if you think about it, ranged against melee.
Yeah, and he's just got that additional damage with the intelligence buff. But we'll see if Diabon can control his lane. Maybe put some early pressure on the map with rotations if the OD's stacking up a little bit too much. We have seen the Sven, nobody Sven, quite a few times over the last couple of months, but in the tournament particularly he's played it a couple of times. He's going to really benefit from just that extra HP from the IO.
Yeah, and you can play a tiny bit more aggressive just for that few extra health regen.
Just starting with the headdress. Maybe help with the Skywrath spam. Everybody loves playing against a good Skywrath.
So Skyrap with that flipping butterfly stuff of him. It's
Yeah.
just irritating. It pushes the carry out of the lane instant. Because if you think about it, they don't really, well, usually they don't really target the support.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that does just so much damage. But look at that healing. It's almost
We got
oh,
a drown and see him going on.
and
the
that
edge.
is a kill.
Yeah, the double slow is painful. And Viper, they don't really care about Viper level 1.
Well, if I play Viper, I play right click Viper, so I only unlock my first ability and the last ability and the necrotoxin or whatever you
I'll
call
be
it.
interested to see how he builds POS 4 Viper here. I know he's going Ring of Basilius, and it does look like he's playing the right click. But I mean, Drow outranges him, and with the C slow, there we go.
Yeah, there's another kill for
She
Drow.
doesn't even need creeps. No.
Yeah. Well, Ethereal's already 1k up.
3 kills for the Drow Ranger. It's scary stuff.
It is
Making Sven
already a level higher than the carry. Same level as the mid.
So we got a bit of a matchup discrepancy in the last set's mid. We got 11 to 3 on the OD as opposed to the 7 and 2 on the Timber. And Timber's out of mana. He's got a mango and 2 mangoes and a single magic stick charge. Yeah. And the OD's got his ring. I mean, OD's rushing, doing OD things and rushing the meteor hammer. Yeah, like that kind of damage can really. If he gets a few levels on his Timbers, you know, this could be an early tower and a lot of pressure on the map.
You see, and the thing is, if Odie gets carried out, it's just goodbye.
And if the Drow Ranger's having a good game, that's
yeah.
Yeah.
That's 2 heroes you don't want to feed.
He's got
Hopefully,
boots
the
first.
Swin can
Just wants
pick
to
up
make-
against
Yeah, I think
Drow.
so far so good for the Sven. Legion is getting farmed, but they're just trading really.
Yeah.
I'd love to see. Oh, there we go.
Another kill. Who is that Drow? Once again.
Drow on the Viper. 4 kills for the Drow. I mean, Omni's got a wand. I don't think you can actually step
play
up.
more safe.
I don't think you can actually step up. I mean, there we go. Case in point. Drow just Omni's melee. Viper's
unfair.
Viper's not the kind of hero I think that can harass a Drow anymore.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's 2 range against 1 melee.
Yeah.
And
But
both these range are almost better than the Viper. I don't know about the CM, but I know definitely the Drow is.
I mean, Viper should be able to 1v1 a Drow a bit, but I think that window's gone. He's still level 2. Drow's level 4. Look at that.
It's that instant slow.
Yeah, they can't. They're spending so much on. I mean, I don't even want to look at the net worth. Yeah, Viper's yeah, look at that. Viper hasn't even got 1,000 gold, and Drow's almost on their 3,000 gold there.
But the Swin is above the mid.
We're just gonna look mid now.
Yo, going in far.
Yeah, almost doubling the Timber Sword in last hits. I think the Timber's really got to get control over his financial situation.
Oh, there goes the Swin.
Legion
Look
is
at
low.
that.
Region is low. Weedseed's still only got the headdress. I think he's just been spending a lot on Region to keep the Swin up and running. And the Skyrath, yeah.
There you go.
There we go. It's a nice dive where the creeps under the tower. That's well played.
Oh, is he gonna get that kill?
Sven looking to get a clean up. He is slow.
Is he gonna get it?
Just the one tap.
Come on, is he gonna get it?
Really tanky.
Is he gonna chase?
He might
Is
have
he
a
really
stun at
chasing?
this rate. He might have a stun back up again. There we go. He's got a stun. This is a lot of time wasted.
And there's the Omni Knight support. There you go. Is that a double kill?
Nice Skyrath, they need this. Omni needs it more than anything, but it's so quick. Sven does have the movement speed bonus with the armor, but he's got a stun. Get in front of him, yeah,
Oh, is he gonna get that kill? And he's leaving it.
It's not worth it. You can see how many creeps
Yeah.
he's losing creeps here. I think he lost a whole wave there.
And that forces the Skyrat to go back all the way back.
Okay, there we go. We've got a rotation bottom of the Timber going on the
There you
drop.
go. That is a-
she
Oh.
TP's out.
But she has to walk back.
She TP's out. It's yeah. They've
That's
invested
2
a lot.
euros out of the lane.
He's got no mana, he's got boots and a stick now. He's making the most of that haste. It's a nice rotation. It's just so unfortunate that she was really quick on that double
TP.
tap on that TP. And there's the meteor
No.
hammer going through it. Mode on mid. Tier 1 mid tower, 3rd HP down. Omni Knight just popping through. I mean, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this Omni Knight is playing more of a
Roam.
4 or no. You see, look, I mean, item wise, okay, he's got, thank goodness, he's got a ring of health. He's got a little bit more sustain in lane. We're playing almost like 2, 3, pos 3.5s here, sharing a bit more of the farm.
I wonder if they actually gonna make Viper a late game carry.
I mean, he's building tranquils and I mean, I don't know if he's gonna get boots in a hurry. Here's CM
And
with
there
the
goes
ring.
it.
Coming in from the
She's
side.
dead.
She's done well. She's got a tranquil. She's got a lotus. They're really closing up this lane quite quickly. Drow just running down the Omni, taking a few tower hits. So she will have to run off. Omni does survive that.
Well,
be
8
careful
minutes
here.
in and a 5k lead for Team Ethereal.
Yeah, it's good. There we go.
Oh, there goes the first mid kill. And I think that's how it's gonna fall.
Yeah, it's such a low cooldown on the meteor hammer. It feels they've nerfed it, but it still feels
So
a
far.
little bit
Looks
busted.
like there's some tension on top.
There we go.
There goes the tower.
Yeah, there goes the tower. Let's have a look at top. Weed Seed is
Oh.
just going
Oh.
with the swing. He does have the eye. They've got enough damage if they play this carefully.
But the shield.
And with the Viper rotation.
That's a good rotation
Building
there.
into the Echo Saber. Yeah, they Titans
But once
desperately
again,
needed to
chasing a
get a
kill
bit of
for-
control.
And Swin is actually doing quite well with last hits, but not compared against Elsie.
Yeah, I think, yeah, there we go. We've got oh, well played by the IO. Just escaping that meteor hammer. Oh, this is it. The OD's taken his tower. He is moving around the map,
And
which
Sven can't.
the only
Not.
only lane that they had going okay was really the Sven lane, and now the OD is just targeting him.
And
So
this Elsie is also a level above.
The good news is Sven IO can sustain a jungle, an early jungle. The IO can just help him push the camp. He's standing right on top of a wall. So
Oh.
pops the guard. We have the Timber Sword lining up and the Viper Sword.
Good team fight. Team effort as well.
It's just
Is
not
that
fast
how
enough.
she's gonna get-
Oh, she sidesteps the shotgun. Okay,
There
we've
you
got
go.
Dearbound on the board with the kill there. CM popping beautiful ulti just inside. Sven's fighting into it, so we've got the meteor hammer.
And they're gonna get him. Diebound with the double.
Dearbound making the most of the trees and the additional damage. Skyrifles and CM are
Dead.
sort of between a...
Oh,
Oh, they
there's that silence.
not as tanky. Yeah, Omni making noise.
Careful, there comes a drow.
IO hasn't been touched, offering so
There
much to
goes.
his friend. He's not too worried about it. He's gonna TP out. There's no stuns after CM chucks your root out. You got a Doom on the right,
There you go. 3
Gets-
flipping damage.
10 damage. Will he catch the Omni Knight? He's just got boots. He's just got his boots delivered to him.
Ah.
Team,
Is he gonna be able to juke them?
He's getting ran down. They're so quick.
Here comes the timber.
Fast range. Yep.
Is he gonna be fast enough?
Sorry.
There goes the Omni.
Yeah, there's not much he can do. Not
Net-
much he can do here, hey?
There to see the off-lane carry being the same level as your mid. There goes mid as well.
Trial's gonna put some pressure on the main top. She's basically got free farm this game.
Yeah.
She's 7
Oh,
and
look
0.
at her stash. Yes.
7 and
She's
0.
going for Hurricane Pike directly.
Yeah. I mean, I guess she just needs to push away Sven and Timber and just dish out that damage, hey?
Odie doing also well with 3 for 1.
Just have a look at the levels here as well. Oh,
Another win. They're
Stacking up.
targeting this Viper.
Now these are low cooldowns as well. Goliath, CM, OD, they don't even need Legion's duel really to push on the map. They can actually just keep this pace of Dota up. Omni sticks his head out bottom. Little does he know there's a few enemy zeros closing in and Drows come back down again.
There you go.
Okay, there's the silence. It's a lot of damage.
Giving the kill for Drow.
Popping his ulti, but oof.
Just making it.
That is an underfarmed Omni is still so tanky. Ah, they got him. Legion running on the side there. Well played.
So they're not giving anyone a chance to farm up.
Yeah.
They are
Dearbound can
literally
chase
farming on.
just running into the OD as well. OD's got Midas. Interrupts the chain. He's not getting out of there. Legion does have a duel. She knows she's got the OD. Really
Play
well
with that
played.
wheels picking up like that. He doesn't even need to build damage items. 30 damage extra 13 minutes into the game.
Trial's 8 for 0. She doesn't have a damage item. She's got boots.
And she's got a Hurricane Pike as well.
We got Blink on the Legion. She went straight Blink. Doesn't even feel like she needs the blade now. Potentially could help against the Sven. What do you think of the changes to BKB, huh?
So to be honest with the BKB, I don't know. I felt it is just too nerf. Like it's now basically a waste of item.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, you're spending 3.5k, I don't know what it costs, but for literally 50% magical damage resistance.
Yeah.
Rather stick on a pipe and you get your whole team magic resistance.
Legion sniping the intelligence room there. Sven, it's the relocate in. Relocating on the whole team here except the OD. Getting a duel. And it's 3 deaths.
Is that gonna be oh no. Triple kill for Drow.
They
So
do
he's
take-
on 11 now.
Yeah, that's a team wipe. That's a
That
team
is
wipe
not
and they
good to
just lost
see
their
so
supports
early.
there. Relocate right on top of 4 of them. Might not have been the best move there. And OD's got a DD now. So that's your
gonna be Earth
mid
again.
tower.
Maybe they can pull something out of their sock and turn this game around.
Yeah, what does that look like? There is, luckily on a big map like this, there's space. So someone like an Sven IO, Sven doesn't need to be fighting right now. He's got Mask of Madness and his Staff of
He just needs
Oblivion
to farm.
stuff.
You saw with the previous game as
yeah,
well.
He doesn't
Let him
need to
just
show
farm.
all.
Get up his gold and start buying items. All of them, they need to farm. Stop quit fighting and they need to farm.
Viper's building into a 4-staff. I mean, as a support player, I can appreciate a good 4-staff.
Yeah.
Legion.
Especially with all that
Yeah,
well, jump.
yeah.
Yeah, Omni Knight
Bullying.
versus this.
Level
I was
7
literally just
Omni
standing
Knight.
there like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. I mean, what is he building? Shucks, he's trying to get his boots. She's
Oh,
dying.
no.
He pops his ulti. Oh, that's cheeky. Omni ulti down. I mean, he needs his farm. He also needs the experience. I would shout at my IO right there, tell him to bugger off.
Yeah, tell him to leave both of their
Yeah.
support. Rather go flip and ward or do something. Just leave the
you
flipping
look-
Omni alone.
If you look at the vision coming out from the Dire, they do have vision on them right now, but very scary for a Sven. Here comes your... This is supposed to be your tank. It's supposed to be your front liner. Oof. Feels bad.
Well, there comes the Vesta for
Yeah.
Also 16 minutes in.
Is that a... Could be a Dagon coming out from the Skywrath, if I'm not mistaken.
Even the Dagon. Amazing item for these universal heroes.
Yeah. So we've got the Hurricane Pike on the Drow, the 4-staff on the OD. Oof. 4-staff on the Crystal Maiden. Everybody's balling here.
So
Elsie's
the
still
skins
just
that he's
got
picking
the
up his
blink.
network.
She's just going straight AC, hey? Counter that Sven. Counter the armor from the Timbersword and the Sven. Let's see what the Dire are really just turtling. They're really struggling to get out on the map. You don't want to stick your head out.
Too far, and there
There we
goes the
go.
skin again.
He's just trying to
We
farm.
can play beat for Team Ethereal,
Just
17 minutes.
Spidey sense is not popping there. As they didn't show for a little while, sweeping the map. They haven't retreated once. I feel like for the last 12 minutes, I want to say, they've been on this side of the river and they've just actually played in their face. They haven't gone back this side of the river. I'm guessing there's still runes somewhere on here. There we go.
Hey, I like this new, I don't want to, I don't know what you call it, that thing you hit that gives you a shot.
The Tormentor. Oh, Courier's
Yeah.
going down as well. Major trying to get some items from the secret shop. Yeah, I mean, it changes the support game, right? Like, you don't have
Yeah,
to
and
spend
the
that
thing
extra
is,
1500 gold. It's a
And
nice
if
little
you play it
objective.
nice, no one in your team has to spend that extra 15 gold.
It does take a bit of time. Sometimes carries, I mean, for example, like the Sven shard is really good. You probably don't want to wait for that. But, dual damage, how much is Legion on right now?
122.
122, Viper goes down. I feel like Viper hasn't had a game at all. They've just been in this face so much. Sven is popping the God Strength. It's just nothing you can do. Pops God
can
Strength and wait.
Do nothing.
Yeah, he's got no blink.
And it's got no backup.
It's, yeah, you can't do anything. I mean, unfortunate that he popped the God Strength there, but probably the right thing not to just jump in the fight there. They are going to try going with Skywrath, but on the save, that's beautiful. Astral save, Skywrath gets out scot-free. Timber's TPing straight in. Doesn't have, oh, he's getting his armor stacks.
You're gonna get that ulti. Good ulti there. In the middle of the team fight and then just get destroyed.
Yeah,
Drow is just overpowered.
Drow's doing so much damage. Drums on the CM as well. Yeah.
That was
Again, this is a
amazing.
Drow. Okay, she's just finished her axe. That's her first damage item effectively.
But with a Drow, you don't need even damage. Like, literally, that right click is insane.
It's just built in. Like, see, Viper can just chuck his nether toxin. That's all he can do.
He's actually, at this moment, he's...
I mean, what's your alternative pos 4s there? I feel like maybe there's a duel. He's got the damage. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, and they just get destroyed. Drow is literally just picking on them.
That's it. Do you think they'll dive? Good game. Good game called by nobody. I think that is a near perfect game.
14 Ethereal.
Yeah. Beautiful stuff.
One of the teams we have to watch out for that final.
Yeah. They've been dominant the whole week. I feel like this is maybe one of their better games. You got to watch out for that Legion. Unfortunately, I feel like maybe there was a glimmer of hope, but then I think it's comfortable to say all three lanes lost there.
Mm.
And then
So we had hope for the safe lane, but that Alfie
no
could-
space given, no quarter given. They just ran and they kept that.
it's
all
just
three
check that
waves
network
pushed.
gap.
Yeah, this is a scary graph. This is a very scary graph.
It's sad to see 4 of your team at the bottom.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think it was as bad a draft as the score. Yeah, as the score makes it out to be, but oof.
So if you just look at the last hits difference, for a mid player having 30 last hits,
That's painful to see, hey?
If I'm not mistaken, Odie had that in 5 minutes.
Yep. I think he got those 30 last hits, and then the game was already shoved in. He just had to defend. Yeah, and it's yeah. Omni Knight only just getting his phase boots there. He didn't even get to finish whatever he was building with the Ring of Health.
Yeah, I think that was just a good attempt for Omni Viper combo, but they were literally just destroyed by
Yeah,
Drow. Drow was literally just been in their face
I
the whole time, giving them no chance for rest.
I think the caliber of this team is rather high. It is. I mean, I don't know if you've played much competitive Dota, but I feel like you actually learn quite a bit from playing against teams like this. It's almost like in your pubs you don't get this kind of order, and where they move as one unit, the legions
Yeah.
jumping in and followed up immediately. It's just so well played and dictated, and it's like watching an artist flip and paint as opposed to a kid doing finger painting. Not to take anything away from Titans. I know that they're a really great team, but this Team Ethereal are just on a whole nother level of just efficiency and good
Yeah,
Dota.
I think communication is one of the biggest
Yeah,
aspects of playing this game, and if I'm not mistaken, Team Ethereal is doing a good job because after every attack, there's a follow up with the follow up.
yeah, but they're making the right calls as well, and it's easy. They look incredible when they get such a good start. The double kill right in the beginning, a Drow that was 2 for 0 at the start of the laning phase.
Just giving that one extra level.
By the 15 minutes, that incremental advantage, just that would make any team really struggle.
To be honest, I think one of the bans that I would suggest here is a Drow. But there are so many heroes to ban that you must choose wisely.
Yeah, well, what are we waiting for here? Oh, there we go. Team logo.
The team logo.
Right, there's the coin toss.
Team Ethereal.
Yeah, they'll swap. It's a 2-game series, so technically one team will get first pick and the other team or last pick, and the other team will choose most likely Radiant. And then they swap over. Just be a bit fair, shake it up a bit.
Yeah, I saw Team Ethereal asking best out of 3, but
no.
Yeah.
In the group stage it's all best of 2, and then I think when we get to upper bracket, then it goes to best of 3, and then obviously the final 5.
I think they need to focus on good combos that's working for this patch. Rather
Yeah.
play in a hero that's in your favor rather than playing against the hero that's
Absolutely. Nothing too complicated. I feel like the basics is where they fell apart right in the beginning.
Yeah.
Very, very poor last hit matchup.
Nick's first ban.
Also throwing away a lot of sort of unnecessary kills. For example, the Viper walking up to get the rune straight away, and then a good team will give their pos 1 or their mid laner the kill, and Drow got the 2 kills there.
Yeah.
And then an Omni Knight who's a melee hero standing a little bit too close to the wave, and the Drow just has to take 2 steps forward and he's in firing range. So rather getting less last hits but not dying, I think that's the real trick. Is if you know you're in a losing lane, how do you play a losing lane?
You go out and farm.
Yeah. Well, you be very careful, and you take only the farm that's almost like guaranteed. You don't take risks. Because at the enemy pos 1, when they've got that innate built-in advantage, it's dangerous. So I'd like to see maybe a little bit more caution from Titans, focus on the basics, getting the basics right. And I guess if you're Team Ethereal, you just, I don't know, you feel good after that, man. Maybe try something new. AA.
AA is an interesting pick because I haven't seen nobody in none of the players in
Yeah.
Titans actually play AA.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple times in pro games, but I feel like it's more because there's a lot of alchemists popping up, and the ulti obviously, and just basically the entire kit counters alchemist with all his healing. So
So AA is also a good mid hero, even though it's a support. But
it
ooh,
is a decent. It has a good mid game. You build the witchblade, and probably your ags, hey? You rush ags, but I'd be worried late game going up against a really good team like this. ET I have not seen at all. Okay, so ET and
yeah.
dying is like securing your lanes. That's like in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Again, quite low cooldowns. If you maybe Tombstone is not the lowest of cooldown, but mid game, these two are brawlers, hey?
Yeah, and that tombstone, if placed correctly and not taken out fast,
Yeah,
can change a team fight.
yeah. AA does reduce a lot of the healing, and if Undying is trying to save anybody, that could be a problem. Got rid of the Oracle and the Doom. I mean, I haven't seen many Dooms in my pubs, but that's probably because I'm quite a noob. But
No,
Deucer
say
and Doom seem to be banned, like in all the pro games. They're banned or picked.
that Doom is just
Rana.
yeah,
So there's your
sure.
Tombstone hitter. I guess that's and we've seen it mid. We saw some male mid last week. We've seen a bit
I
of
think those are
Marana.
the two supports there.
You reckon?
Miranda maybe playing Weeteed and AA. I don't know. Say Angel with a shotgun. I don't know. Say he's more comfortable with the CM, a witch doctor.
I
More
mean,
of your basic.
if we are looking at their 4 and 5, I'm glad that they're ranged against the two melee of Ethereal, because they can still have a game in
Yeah, and they
lane.
can harass.
Yeah, they can harass, they can get out. I know, so you can hit the Tombstone with Marana, and you can get out of dodge quite quickly as well.
Jump in, jump out.
Yeah, leap out of the stuns and all of that. I'd like to see them pair Marana with a guaranteed stun. I'm thinking like a DK, like a really long tanky stun. DK blinks in, Marana arrow. Like a really nice setup would be good. They will need a bit more reliable lockdown. Getting rid of the Timbersaw. Can't imagine they're going to waste much of a ban on a Viper. I guess that's the thing about this level of Dota is, do you ban their comfort picks or do you ban meta heroes? And
To be honest, our ban meta heroes.
yeah, yeah.
We saw what meta heroes can do and how they can turn a match around. So, say these meta heroes are just insanely overpowered.
The Tide Hunter.
Banning two of the most tankiest heroes.
Yeah, what is... I mean, Dusa, Naga, Tide... Yeah, I mean... I know they play a really decent anti-mage lineup on the Titans. If they can get Deerbound on a comfortable hero and he gets off to a good start, it's almost like a completely different team.
Yeah.
My issue here is going to be Mode Bald. He typically saves his pick for last, and now they are going to get the ultimate last pick, so he's definitely going to get exactly what he wants. Previously they picked the OD, and then Titans picked the Timber into the OD. Well, no, the Timber was already on the board, but the OD was the last pick. So he actually got his matchup that he wanted, and now that they do have last pick, they've got free reign over this draft, I feel like.
So I know Deerbound's favorite heroes is that Lina and let's see, Windranger. Oh,
Love a good techies game. What do you think of the new techies, hey? I mean, do you play them at all?
I don't play techies at all, but I hate the techies.
I freaking love the
Yo,
old one. I was that dude who just like, I can't wait for an anti-mage or an Ursa to come, and I just make sure that every single one of his camps is loaded like Mount Rushmore, and just pop them off and tip him and spam him. But
Because the
you'll
thing is
always
with
lose the
tick is
game.
that limits the farming.
Yeah, it's always 4v5. It wasn't really like a Dota hero. It was just a meme. But okay, I like this.
There's Diabound's favorite hero.
Yeah, I don't mind this. Underlord is meta, but does decently. If you're, I mean, never mind the atrophy aura and the amount of damage that comes out mid to late game with sustained fights, and against a brawler team, Underlord really benefits from that, the passive. But you pop an early pipe or a crimson on here. Hopefully we can get a vanguard, early vanguard, and Underlord's unkillable for a good amount of time. That mid game's really solid. It also offers a bit of movement around the Roche pit and all of that on such a big map. So overall, I think it's a good pick.
So with Underlord, the thing is with team fights, you can literally put that ulti of his where you like into the ancients.
Yeah.
You can save someone there,
Very
and then they can
mobile.
pop back like, "Hello, I'm full health now," and that can
even
change
even a buyback if you don't have TP and he's still in the fight, he can pop it so you can jump between fountain and fight. It pairs nicely with those very mana or resource heavy heroes. I'm thinking even like a Storm Spirit if he halfway through the fight needs to go back. It obviously depends on how quickly you can communicate, but so they've got a lot of damage coming out.
Invoker.
So, yeah,
Nobody's favorite
this
hero.
is nobody. Yeah, when he gets pissed, when he gets smacked hard with Sven, he pulls out his Invoker. It's a little bit of a tell. We've seen it, I think, a couple days ago as well. So this does mean Dearbound's going to move to
Or
the
last
safe
pick.
lane.
Do you
So-
think it's moving safe lane?
Last pick would, yeah, I would guess. But now, nobody's Invoker is stable.
Say nobody's Invoker, Meepo, and that is quite good.
It's stable, but it's not a good hero from coming from behind. Okay, yeah, there's your damage. Oh, that's a scary one with the amp from the Undying,
And
damage
the
from
silence.
the techies. Yeah. AoE team fight is looking quite hectic.
There's the Slog ban again. Has the Slog changed in this meta?
I mean, we saw the pros playing POS 4, I think it was Tundra or whatever, but Slog does well against OD, doesn't really care about tankiness. Invoker doesn't like that lockdown. He also purges off half of Invoker stuff anyway. It's a bit annoying to play against. Maybe, I'm not sure about the teams and what they play, but maybe there's a Slog spammer. I wouldn't be surprised if Team Ethereal play with some. They kind of need that sort of a hero now.
Yeah, I think a good hero to pick here as well for Team Ethereal is the anti-mage, because those heroes child mana, still there.
Anti-mage could work. It might be a bit greedy with the Muerta. So would you say you're thinking Muerta mid?
To be honest, yes, because that hero, even though she's seen as a support, just I've seen that hero turn games around.
Yeah, interesting.
And there's the Omni ban.
It is. It does quite well as a POS 1, I found.
What do you think here for Titan's last pick?
Omni. I don't know. Omni wouldn't really offer much here. I know there's a Bloodseeker still in there.
Even the Wind Ranger would be good here.
As a POS 1. Or mid.
I don't know. Let's see.
Monkey King. Okay.
That's you see the yo.
That's a deer-bound Monkey King, I would imagine.
Yeah, definitely. And a Bat Invoker.
Okay, so Bat Invoker. It's really down to skill. I've played quite a bit of Invoker, but this one comes down to skill. Bat does put early pressure and can rotate a lot sooner. Be interested to see if he goes Quas-Wex and is out on the map. What I do like about Titans is they're all low cooldowns wanting to brawl. They've got to be careful Underlord doesn't pop his ulti on the same tree that Monkey King is standing in. Monkey King. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Monkey King AA. They don't really have a long stun set up for the arrow. They do have Boundless Strike. They do have the catch from the Underlord, but I think those arrows will still be quite tricky. They might just be randomly shot there. It's it's a lot of damage coming out from Team Ethereal. This is quite a filthy amount of damage. If they're running you down, stomp from the Elder Titan for them to get on top of you. The techies, bombs, mortar. Mid-game mortar is quite a fun one to watch. But what's your take, huh?
Yes, so this is an interesting lineup. To be honest, I just want to see that techies jump and die.
Yeah.
that self-deny, killing people. Like that laughing techies game. We just laugh when people walk into your bombs. And
It's annoying, but it is a hero that is a little bit more serious. I like to say it's no longer Mimi. So we do have smoke on the techies. We're gonna see what both teams are doing now. See if we can get a little bit more composure from Titans. Maybe group up a little bit more, not let one straggler go. They do have a decent amount of level 1. I think if Monkey's got Jingu, he hasn't skilled anything yet. There we go. I like the grouping. This just means that no one person gets picked off and you can actually turn the tide. Invoker has already skilled the Sunstrike there, so he's committed to the Exort. Smoke out from Titans. I think they're going to run into each other here. There we go. Ooh. There we go. They do see the Mortar. They do see...
they're getting first blood. Nope. And nobody misjudged that. Getting a double kill.
Mortar just slipping through the trees there. That's a double kill. And Monkey King's going to start on such low HP. Oof. It's really unfortunate for Titans. I think they did everything right there. Just maybe went left instead of going right. So yeah, 3 kills. And who were the kills on?
2 was on
BT.
and 1 on...
Okay. Good luck nobody in the mid there. There's 2 kills on the Batrider. His bottle's already flying out. Nobody hopefully is going to have a wand coming out very soon. He's going for the double null build in the Exort. It's just so much spam from Batrider.
Yeah, so that's just hurts in the long run.
So this is a core Elder Titan matching up versus the Monkey King, which is an interesting one because Monkey's definitely going to get his Jingus off. Oh, there we go.
I am a beacon of knowledge, blazing out across a black sea of ignorance.
And this deck is just roaming.
This is,
Already 2
this
levels above.
is a near impossible lane.
Oh!
Yeah.
That was a close.
This is a near impossible lane for an Invoker now. He's had the Batrider's had such a good start. He's gone 3 for 1, 3 for 0 now.
And that stack just keep on popping up with on the Invoker.
Can hardly turn. He does have a stick. It's going to help him a bit, but I'm afraid the damage that's going to come out here is just astronomical. Putting pressure on the Monkey King bottom. All the while, Elder Titan does get distracted by that. Just goes straight for the last hit, sticking on the lane. Techie's keeping both of them busy. Oof, look at those right clicks.
Oof.
That is an expensive chase. Is he dead? No. No more sticky bomb. He does have sticky bomb now. Oh. Nice little wiggle from the techies. Diamond just dodging out some of that damage. Let's take a look up top. all three cores already pulling ahead for Team Ethereal significantly.
There goes the AI.
Yeah. Diving. Not even 3 minutes and they're diving this tower. It's dangerous when the tower's focusing on the creep wave and they can run around like that. Oof, this is not a great start. If you just look at the last hits, not a single Titans hero has got over 10 last hits, and we're looking at 18 on the Batrider, 14 on the ET, 13 on the freaking overpowered Muerta. Be interesting to see if Major can get his Vanguard early, just to can actually have a game. I feel like his Omni Knight just didn't have anything in that last one.
That's a good arrow there.
Hasn't got regen. He's just got to put everything. Oh, getting a tango from Angel with a shotgun.
Looks like that bat is diving. Is the bat diving? Yep.
Diving mid.
Oh.
Nobody. It's just. It's impossible to fight a bat line like that. He's got boots as well.
Especially with 3 kills ahead, now with 4.
4 kills ahead.
It was a losing lane from the start.
23 last hits to 6. And listen, this guy's not a bad invoker. I think this is a combination of just clinical, really, really good play from Mode Bald, abusing the early power of the Batrider, and then just, 8 kills to 0, 4 minutes in. This ET is beating down. Boots and a bracer. A little bit worried for Titans. None of them have regen. It's 4 minutes in. It's, when you're in a harassed lane like this, at least my thinking is buying a little bit of extra regen is not such a bad thing. Dearbound hits the bindless, gets the lifesteal, but one more hit from the Elder Titan and goodbye to lifesteal. Yeah.
So the thing is, with this new update, the healing souls are useless. It's actually a waste of money.
That's a third death in the mid lane. I mean, do you TP back? Do you go back to your mid lane hand?
Or you go bot or top to see if you can get a kill. And just maybe try to catch up.
Underlord still very low.
And that's
I was saying
waiting there.
I was saying that Titans don't seem to prioritize.
Is that going to be a hit?
Much regen. Undying does go down. Oof. He's taking tower shots. Oh. And yeah, he wants us. Major wants us.
Bit of taking, concentrate on that last hit.
Little bit of breathing room for the Underlord, yeah. Buy some
regen. Oh.
Buy some regen, yeah.
Still 3 levels behind. It's gonna be near impossible to catch up now.
Yeah, I think you can kiss your Midas goodbye. I mean, what do? You buy boots and a Witchblade maybe. Nice Sunstrike from nobody. AA can deal a decent amount of harassment. Monkey King is good now. And now Tiki doesn't take damage, thanks to...
Look at that right click damage. There goes the AA.
Yeah.
There goes the Tiki.
Dearbound does get them. Yeah, okay.
Swap for... These 2 kills up for Tyson. Still 5k behind.
Nice and relentless. He does have the phase boots. This Elder Titan turns on a dime and just dishes damage. Nobody's having to get invis just to survive this lane. Doesn't help him. He still can't get the last hits, obviously. He shows his face and Bat's got him. Teasing him with the high five. Mode Bald and the shield rune, eh? How does it feel?
I think that shield rune just changes the game, especially for mid player. Just having that extra 500 or 15% of your health.
Just have a look at the net worth there.
Sure.
Batrider doubling the enemy, the next enemy.
Hopefully the core player is leading there from the start. That with the 2k lead.
The diving bottom tower, Techies does dump in and misses it. Dearbound wants to try get the Jingu stacks. And this is nobody's chance to rotate, get a few kills here. Does pop the Jingu. Techies looks like he's going to offer himself up as a... Oof. They're too scared. They're scared of the Techies. Got the Sunstrike.
Oh.
It was on the money. Oh, it's an amazing cut. Look at that Elder Titan. That's a 4-second stun. Tornado's going to help. He is going to freeze here. I feel like, yeah, he's down. There's no rush. It's nighttime. Spooked takes a tumble in order to save his techies. Probably not too tough. Techies could have taken it. But nice to get something on the board for nobody with an assist there.
Yeah, I would have think that Reapseed would have left that kill for nobody.
Yeah.
Just to help that.
I think they're stoked just to have a kill, yeah. ET now is scary, coming back into lane, full mana, full HP.
Oh,
smacks down the courier. Those are his phase boots as well. So Dearbound's gonna still be without his speed and a little bit of armor.
Armor is gonna make a big difference.
Nobody goes back to mid lane and dies. That's unfortunate. Batrider is humongous. Boots of travel. He's got that was his ultimate. So he doesn't have lasso, but this guy doesn't really need it. Here he comes, bottom. Weed seed, my man. Wrong place, wrong time.
And
nobody TPing bottom to try and help out here. He's already lost almost all of his HP. Monkey King ult, he's just at his level 6. No bird's gonna try to help us. He doesn't care about the last year. Yeah, he'll kill him straight through it. He's level 10. This is a master tier Batrider, by the way, so this is expected. Net worth is... They do get the mortar with a cheeky little arrow.
Misjudging that.
Sunstrike off the mark, yeah. Angel with a shotgun. He is... yeah, still building his boots.
I feel that Team Ethereal's just been dominating from the start, and they can't seem to kill this Elder.
Yeah, this is brutal from the start, to say the least. Techie's just chucking bombs down now. He's level 6. The damage output just scales so well. Yeah. It's a nice build from ET with the 4043. He doesn't need his stun. He doesn't need his sleep until later in the game. It's just pure right-click damage. And yeah.
The one wrong move for...
He's got a haste on the Batrider. There's the lasso. He doesn't haste, so this is hurting.
There goes nobody. Double kill for Batrider. It's literally
and in the bottom lane. See, the AA is at that point where it doesn't really offer much in the lane. The Monkey King is, if they want to dive, he's dead. It goes down the mid lane, mid tower is down. That's an 11-minute mid tower. 10 kills on the bat, yet to die. I think that's bottom tower as well. Okay, so now you're a Monkey King behind. You just got level 6 in phase boots. Where do you go to farm?
Can't go to the jungle. There goes the AA.
Yeah.
Dive there.
You can't go back into this lane. I don't even think the Monkey can go into this lane.
And then,
I think he's gonna die.
Yep. Chasing a kill.
You can't chase it. Tombstone is dropped up top. They want this tower as well. Go get it.
If you're gonna get that
the life of round down. There you go. Gotta be careful, the mortar just dishes out so much freaking damage. Not broken at all. She's going for it.
Why are you so there?
She
Come
gets
on.
double kill for Tempest in the top lane. Same strike on the money.
Perfect.
Feels good. Lose the game, but feels good.
Yes, you see, if you look at the net worth, top 5, it's bad to see a pos 5 and 4 beating your pos 1 and 2.
Yeah. That's, yeah, so in case, yeah, I think the stream will be able to see it. These tiny little green dots over here is all the Radiant network. Everyone on the Dire has more money than individually than everyone on the Radiant. Dearbound just running down the same lane again and just getting killed again. Sunstrike? Oof.
Oh, no.
Got his butt whiskers trimmed by that Sunstrike. But so now that's what I was asking is, what do you do as a Monkey King? And Dearbound decided to go straight down that lane. Not
I think if you know you're losing.
arrow off the mark, but he is going to get the freezing field there. They're going to have to spend a lot. And he drops the tombstone. That's free money. A little bit of cash. Oh, but okay.
There comes a Batrider.
Batrider's got boots BKB here. And dust.
Invoker's still in it. And he's out.
That's the POS 1 and POS 2 gone, and POS 3 gone. Yes. Is it going to be a team wipe? That's a team wipe. Yeah. It's such a fast pace of Dota.
I feel like these players are just
Little smiley face.
what is needed, and they are just walking over the Titans at this moment.
Yeah, this is brutal to watch. They've got to find some space in the map.
There are more than enough space to go and farm.
Lot of banter going on here. I think Titans know where they're at.
They need to stop fighting and focus on.
Dearbound might get a bit of farm at the bottom here. He's got to be careful. They've got no vision on the map. They've got absolutely no vision down here.
And that's actually quite. That's vision can change the game.
Yeah, I mean,
just knowing when they're approaching and knowing when you can leave, it is the way to jump there.
That guy was just diving tier 2s. Techie's going in. I think this is the end of Reed Seed. Creep tanks the arrow. It's so much poke. I think they do it so well where each hero is sort of doing something to kill. There's like 3 different things. It's the layering of a stun, and then I run out and you throw in your damage and I run out. And they just do it so well where they're like poke and prod. They don't ever fully commit to a kill, but they just keep killing. There we go. Case in point. You can't step out.
They're just so organized.
Yeah, Underlord is building a pipe. I like this. They're gonna need it. They needed it about 5 minutes ago. Unfortunately, Techies does eat an arrow. Nobody's gonna give him a full combo. For a POS 4 Techies. I guess you take what you can get.
Well, 7 kills straight.
Elder Titan's a deafening blast, so that might save you. Morana does get the ulti off.
Ooh.
So close. Pops herself just to make sure she can get back to base. But yeah, there's a lot of damage coming out here. Muerta is still gonna build a Dragon Lance over here. We do have Invoker going on the Undying. His teammates are just up the road. That slow is awful. Arrow off the mark as well.
And this other part
my gosh.
in the middle of everyone.
Look at that damage, bro. Spook doesn't care. He's building his axe. He is
not scared of nothing.
Nobody goes down again. There's so much tombs, the zombies, the flaming, everything, the flaming bat. Oh, goodness me. I haven't seen Dearbound in a while. He's building into his BKB. But, I mean, okay, have a look at the minimap. They've got... Where do you go? You literally... And you can't even stand under your towers now. They've got a bat and an ET diving towers since 10 minutes in.
There's just farming up.
Oh, there's a regen for bat. That's quite nice. Just what I needed. I feel like Muerta might have enjoyed that one as well.
More.
Yeah.
So they're literally just farming up now. They're playing with the pipe.
So Elder Titan's Ags is still a bit of a BKB. Even though BKB was nerfed, I feel like that's still gonna... He's just gonna dive more, right? So we've got a smoke from the Radiant. Trying to clear up the map and get a bit of space. This is a right move. You have to.
Well, they're there.
And dying looks like he's gonna do that.
Good combo.
In and out. They've got to get out now. They've got to exit. They can't hang around. Bat's coming now.
And there goes.
Look at the damage. Flippin' how the Titan's going in.
They spanking them harder than my mom spanked me. Phew.
He might have gone a little bit too deep. Yeah, there we go. A little bit too deep that time, but I don't think they're too worried about that. Monkey King's been off the map. Yeah. Nobody... Yeah, he can't even get his boots of travel here. He's just going straight for the BKB. I think they need those BKBs just to survive, but it's one thing surviving a game and just drawing it out, but in order to claw this one back, I mean, 11,000 gold at 18 minutes for the Batrider. I mean, Invoker has overtaken the Undying in terms of gold. If you want to talk about a silver lining, it's a very thin one, but it's there. It's there.
At least the Monkey King is farming up there at the bottom.
Yeah.
Good to see.
He's got to be careful. He's farming with no vision, but yeah, he can do this. I think that's one of the nice things about this big map. He can just utilize the trees. Okay, he's seen the monitor, so
And they're at the back.
they're closing in. Radiant, yeah, here we go. Using the Underlord.
Good combo. Nice catch.
That's
Good
nice.
execution. And there's the back rider. Target to nobody. Is that gonna be a
So much damage.
double? We're gonna see a triple. Target from nobody.
Buyback from nobody just to try to get that Sunstrike. Didn't land it, but Deer Bounded. There he did. All for the Muerta, who's up in 12 seconds. That's a team wipe and a buyback. So I mean, I don't know what you think. I think that was the right move. Underlord ulti to go kill the POS one, but then that just Team Ethereal responds so quickly. They're so mobile, or at least just so fast, that they didn't even hesitate. The moment Muerta was going, she bought time. And by the time she died, Batrider's there with all the freaking damage that she needs. Goodness gracious me.
I think it was a team wipe. That is pre-farming, pre-pushing. Everything is literally for free.
Techies is building a Dagon. That's when you know things are going well. Got a pipe on your POS 4 on the Undying.
Looks like they're chasing the bat there. But on top, on that, seeing... Nope, that's out.
Yeah, they've just gotta pick these BKBs up. Techies might have overextended. Eats the arrow. Yeah, that's a clean kill. They're gonna get away with this. Bat is beelining for somebody. He wants some help. Yeah, he got him by the lasso.
Coming back
Oof.
to the cot. Do nothing.
Nice prioritization. Run straight past the support.
The thing is, the support can't do nothing again.
Diving towers. Muerta is getting low, but no, she doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't have to worry about anything there. She doesn't have any lifesteal. Sometimes you see the Mask of Madness, which helps, but Angel with a shotgun is
waiting for his teeth. Like I ain't got in there.
What are you doing there, bro? Got the Echo Saber up on the Monkey King. I'll be interested to see if he can disassemble this and get the BKB just to, rush it and then rebuild the Echo Saber. But
What is more important at this moment?
I would argue the BKB. Everyone's so low on the Dire, but I can imagine nobody's eyeing out that Sunstrike. But they've got no vision on this map. It's absolutely dark. It's quite. It's a support. Supports love this. Like they're going up the high ground to place the ward, but then they die. But is it actually worth? You got to be quite creative, and they're doing what they have to, is smoke out of their base. But again, this is that the smoke is broken. The supports run away from it. There's no that was a wasted smoke. I mean, Underlord is running up on his own, but yeah, that smoke didn't do anything.
like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, he's huge. Undying's overtaken the Monkey King and the Invoker, yeah. But I think it's those little things. They smoked and then hesitated and then all just split up again. It's a wasted resource, it had no purpose. I think this is going to be the closing fight here. All the ultimates are up except for Undying, but they don't need that. They are going on the backline, but you've got to flip and BKB. Nobody does a BKB, so it's avoids the lasso, read seed instead going to be the oof. He was there. Techies does have the day gone.
So where's the earthquake when you need it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nobody.
everybody's forced and got to meet it.
That's a lot of damage. Elder Titan with the Aghanim Scepter. Marana freaking out. Everybody's pinging where the vision is. Yeah. Deerbound doing all he can. Pops the ulti. They are getting Undying low. He does have a lot of life steal, but the bat is just dancing around him.
Just for that fire.
Zones them out with the, yeah. Bat's just standing on the edge of that Monkey King ulti, just chucking flames.
That is not fair. He's literally not fair. He's like, I'll grab you and hit you with me. And there goes nobody again. That Elder Titan just going there.
Muerta just standing at the back, right clicking. It's a stupid amount of damage she does, eh?
Yep.
Monkey King wants to get in your face and she's got a 4-star Maelstrom. I feel like this hero needs a proper good nerf. Maybe like a month ago when it came out. But,
Yeah.
Okay, they're going to go back or keep the pressure on. It looks like Bat always wants to brawl. They just see the Monkey King once and yeah, they're going to close in.
I think Monkey King is one of his...
It's one of his best heroes. He's surrounded by them. He better not budge. Yep, there we
Oh.
go.
Yes,
Amazing. They knew he was there. Invoker does throw and they got the other Titan. That's huge. But Gearbound just melts. Absolutely melted there. Full Hurricane Pike finished on the way back.
And start on their way.
Closing out, this is the last of the tier 2s.
Feels like Titan can't go nowhere.
They're really lacking damage and reach. Monkey King just, he can't step up, he just melts. In Invokers, yeah, I mean he's looking at a Hurricane Pike 4-star. It's quite unfortunate when you have to build that as an Invoker. It's quite an expensive hero to feel good. You've got to spend a lot. Underlord does have his pipe up and he is building Greaves. I like this. There's no other build on Underlord, especially in a game like this.
I felt Underlord had actually a quite good game. Well, early game.
Yeah.
For that. But what do? Can't out the farm, then you die.
I mean,
Can't undo your tower, then you die.
I mean, the Monkey King could go to jump to the other side of the map and farm the enemy's jungle. Oh, there he is. He's getting gone on by the bats. He just stepped out once. He stepped out once to get a creep wave. Batrider has a Moonshard. Interesting.
This is better. This thing is not shooting fast enough.
Yeah. And a DD, by the way.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's about to run out, but that Monkey King just showed his face once. He shows up in a lane and they just beeline for him.
Oh, they done it right?
I mean, they don't really need to. It's 57 to 15, but why not, eh?
just waiting for the jump.
Techie's got a meteor hammer, maybe just to speed up the push a bit. They do have damage, but maybe building damage is their one weakness, I'd say. Motor does a decent amount. Yep.
You're down.
Hiding in the trees.
You can both the concept. You lift the anti-matter.
Hold it out in 3 taps the underlord. Buildings just disappearing.
That's tricky. Is they gone up?
And a meteor, yeah. Batrider wants to get a bed. This actually's hitting towers. Ooh, a little bit of beef in the...
No, they're saying grass is green. Oh, that was a good arrow landed. But the concentration is too different already.
It's the buyback from the invoker.
There's some buyback from there. Final fight, seeing what he can do. Yes, invoker just got released.
There's the GG.
Well, Ethereal's been dominating from the beginning, giving them no chance to farm.
Strong team. Individually, all very, very high skill level. By the way, Batrider did not die once. 27 kills. Mode Bald really putting his Batrider out there. That was a stomp and a half.
Yeah, they Batrider making more gold than the 3 cores combined.
And Undying doing a bit of feeding on Team Ethereal, but yeah, that was quite a... Yeah, you can't really break down much more.
We're just the better team at the moment.
Yeah, right from the beginning. Lots of little things, just the Muerta surviving at the beginning, Bat getting off to such a good lane. Just knowing when to dive and when to chase and when to pull back. It's just a whole nother level of Dota.
Team Ethereal got amazing communication.
Yeah, again, and this is just Mode Ball dominated. I mean, look at his last hits, 179 to the Invoker's 32. Again, just completely closing out his lane. Doesn't give them any space. If they rock up, they kill, they die. Yeah, brutal. Absolutely brutal net worth. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, good game to Team Ethereal.
Yeah.
Third, fourth victory.
Paddy, thanks for the stream. Thanks for casting, bro. It's always good fun, man. I'm gonna close it out. Thanks everybody. Thanks for watching and staying up this late. If you are staying till the end, you're one of the OGs, one of the legit ones. Thanks for supporting, and we'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.